Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Sonic318, back again for another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my WWE Wrestlemania 32 review. Yep, my review of Wrestlemania 32 is finally here, guys. And well, I'd like to say I'm sorry for this being a week or two late, because well, I haven't really got the right time around doing this video. And as of late, I have not been feeling that well. So, and if you hear this video of me coughing or me like catching my breath or like stuffy nose or like that, that's the reason why I haven't been feeling that well as of late, guys. So, like that, something like that. If anything like that happens during this review, I apologize in advance. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I'm not gonna wait any more longer. We're gonna jump into these results. We're going to talk about my thoughts, and we're just gonna give it off to you guys for WrestleMania this year, because you understand why. All right. Anywho, let's just get started with some results, shall we? All right. The first match we have was Kalisto taking on Ryback for the United States Championship. My prediction for this match was for Kalisto to win, and did I win this match? Yep, I did. So that made my prediction score 1-0. Next up, we got the team of Total Divas taking on Bad and Blonde. My prediction for this match was for Total Divas to win, and I was correct, so that made my prediction score 2-0. Next up, we had the Usos taking on the Dudley Boys. My prediction for this match was for the Usos to win, and they won, of course, so that made my prediction score 3-0. Pretty good start so far. Alright, next up, we got the actual star of the show, which was the Intercontinental Championship match between, I can't remember on the top of my head. I just have it as the Intercontinental Championship ladder match. But my prediction for this match was I was rooting for Dolph Ziggler or Sami Zayn to win, but my main prediction was for Owens to win. But you might ask yourself, was my prediction correct? Did my prediction come true? No, it did not, because the shocker thing of the world happened. Zack Ryder won the championship for that night before he, lost to The Miz next night on Raw, which was bullshit. But anywho's, my prediction was wrong, so that made my prediction score 3-1. Alright, next up, we have AJ Styles taking on Chris Jericho. My prediction for this match was for Styles to win. I don't know why I almost said Jericho for a second there, but Styles to win. That's my prediction. And my prediction was wrong, because I lost this match. Because Styles obviously lost. So that made my prediction score 3-2. Alright. Next up, we have the New Day taking on the League of Nations. My prediction for this match was for New Day to win, and I lost. So that made my prediction score 3-3. Next up, we have the Dean Ambrose taking on the Brock Lesnar in the no-holds-barred street fight. My prediction for this match was for Lesnar, even though I was rooting for Ambrose to win in the very end. But was I correct? Did Lesnar win this match? Yep, he did. So that made my prediction score 4-3. Next up, we had the Women's Championship between Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. My prediction for this match was for Banks to win, even though I was mainly rooting for Becky Lynch. But my prediction was wrong, as Charlotte retained the title. So that made my prediction score another tie at 4. So next up, we are going with Mr. McMahon. Well, not Mr. McMahon, Shane McMahon. Oh God, what the fuck am I talking about? Shane McMahon versus. Wow, that would be a badass match. I wish actually what happened. Mr. McMahon versus Shane McMahon. That would have been an awesome match to put it for the storyline. But Shane McMahon taking on Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. My prediction for this match was for Shane, but this was just a prediction, as I didn't know what to think going into this match. So, my thoughts were in the air. It was Shane, Undertaker, Shane. It didn't happen this match, but if I had to throw out a prediction, if I had to give you guys a prediction, it had to been Shane, just the same. But like I said, thoughts were going all over the wind. I just didn't know what the fuck I didn't know what the fuck was going to happen going into this match. So, my prediction was for Shane. Did I lose this match? Did Shane lose this match? Did he win this match? He lost this match. So in the end, that makes my prediction score 4-5. Next up, we have the Andre Battle Royale. My prediction for this match was for Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Big Show, Kane, and Cesaro to win. My prediction was those 5, and none of those guys won. Because out of nowhere, we have this motherfucker by the name of Brian Corbin win this match. Some NXT fag. So, yeah. Woohoo, NXT fags. Anywho, I mean, I don't hate. No hate. So, I'm sorry, but no hate. It was just kind of overwhelming how this guy just came out of nowhere and he just goes into the show and just does it. I mean, it could have been it could have been someone else. Like, could it have been Samoan Joe? Could it have been Finn Balor? Could it have been someone else that is legit known to the main WWE audience? Not this dude that has not ever been mentioned even once in a WWE audience whatsoever. Just saying. Anywho's, my prediction was wrong, and that dude won, so that made my prediction score 4-6. You know, that's a 1, but still, that's a 6. Anywho's, now we got to the main event, which was Roman Reigns taking on Triple H for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. My prediction, my prediction for this match was for Roman Reigns to win, and my prediction was correct. And that made my prediction score and my final score of this pay-per-view a 5 out of 6. 5 wins, 6 loses. So with that said, now with the results out of the way, let's jump into some thoughts over this show that I can actually say without a doubt. But firstly, bear in mind this has been taking place about a week or 2 after the events of WrestleMania. There's been several things that are going on. There's been going on Raw afterwards, so I might mention some things that are future forward. So bear that in mind. And also bear in mind, I might have forgotten a few important story elements along the way. So bear in mind, apologies for that. So, with that said, let me jump into some thoughts of the show. Overall, WrestleMania 32, from a lot of audiences I can tell, have been mediocre at best. A lot of people really didn't like this show. Really. There's a lot of people who say that there was some moments that could have been better, it was good, could have been better. There's moments that really blew off the moment for the night. There's moments that just shocking, just like, why the fuck did I watch this shit? Why am I watching this? Just anywhere you can think of. Just so many negative thoughts are coming out of the show, with a small pension of people that thought the show was good. My percentage of it was okay. It was okay for what it was worth. It wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad either. There's moments that could have been really good, and there's moments that could have been really gone really bad that would turn out to be really good. So, with that said, let's jump into some pinpoints I have. First one that comes to mind right away is the fucking street fight in with Lesnar and Ambrose. They promoted the living hell out of this product for it to have little to no result. Literally. The Monday before fucking the show, you have Ambrose come down with a fucking wagon and put a lot of shit in that wagon under the ring. Why didn't he come out with that wagon? Just saying. He had so many weapons in that arsenal, he could have pulled down with that shit and used it. Hell, I mean, this match was literally underwhelming. Literally. What was it, like 13 suplexes? And Ambrose barely did nothing about it. He did a few little knuckle punches, and maybe one DT, a little dirty deeds, a little grust on the cheese grater of action, but little of nothing was done by Ambrose. Nothing. This match blew hard, guys. This match literally could have been so much more, and was one of the most matches a lot of people was looking forward to watching. A lot of people were calling this possibly the match of the night going to the show. Hell to the fuck no. This match fucking ruined. This fucking match just irritating me. Literally. And this is one of the examples of the show, but kind of made me mad, because, like, this shit was kind of unnecessary. This shit was awful. I mean, they could have done, like I said, clearly, they could have done much more. This match could have been more epic. This match could have been more extreme. They did it. They could have gone out to the crowd. They didn't even do barely shit with the stipulation. They stayed in their roots, and they just did the basic necessities that you usually do in a normal match they would do. Sure, there was hints of an extreme moment as soon as freaking Ambrose grabbed a hold of the fucking Lucille bat. Walking Dead reference, not kidding. Mick Foley's bat. There you go, WWE reference. WWE, Walking Dead, the back WWE. You know, he grabbed the fucking barbed wire bat that Mick Foley gave to him. He was going to bash fucking Lesnar with that shit. He was going to use this shit for something, but it just blew out of the water and was never used. So was anything. I mean, yes, there was hints, like, he even got the chainsaw out for a solid, solid 10 seconds before he just tossed it. He couldn't use it. Duh, we already knew that. He was never going to use that shit. There's no way he could use it. Oh, man. Oh, man. This match could have been so much better, guys. Let's be honest. Seriously, this match could have been way better and much more. Seriously. I'm done talking about that. Lesnar Ambrose, Blue, could have been better, but just wasted the point of potential. Which leads us to the next match that I could probably think of right away. Was the Shane McMahon and Undertaker shit. Okay, this match itself was it was not good. Sure, you had the moments of, you know, them going through the cell, them going through the announce tables, Shane falling off the 20 feet in the air off the cell, but it just didn't go well. Oh yeah, coast to coast. Shane did it coast to coast. My bad. But this match made to seem Shane McMahon was nothing, in my opinion. I just saw nothing but a man that was being thrown around like a fucking rag doll, with a few occasions, a few punches, a few kicks at times. That's all I saw. Same thing with fucking Ambrose and fucking Lesnar. I mean, granted, bear in mind, Shane did fight more than Ambrose did in this match, but that's besides the point. Undertaker still pretty much beat the living fuck out of Shane like a fucking bitch, and just took him out like it was nothing. Shane barely even fought, like, or without a fight. We have respect to him. He didn't fight. Like, literally, this match could have been so much better. Shane could have fought and put on a solid more show. I mean, granted, I love Shane. He is a good guy. He's really good. He's got a lot of potential, but his in-ring skills are not the greatest, and he could be so much better. I'm being honest, guys. I'm sorry if you see. I mean, granted, I get it. He's old. I mean, these guys are old. These guys are getting into their 40s and 50s. These guys are going slower pace. But that doesn't mean they can put on a solid show. I mean, come on, guys. Seriously, come on. I mean, bear in mind. I mean, like I said, I know they're aging. I know they're, you know, scarred and beaten and bruised for the previous shit. But they could have still pulled off a better. They still could have pulled off a better match. I'm just being honest. But overall, I mean, but yet again, we can all agree with this. Even though Shane lost, Shane still got control of 3 weeks in a row of Raws. So far, Shane has been in control of 3 Raws in a row, leading to this match being pointless. This match literally was made to be a big speculation of moving forward the WWE. Granted, it is great seeing Shane McMahon doing what he's doing right here, but we can all agree that in a sense, we were somewhat screwed in this match. Either way, either way you're looking at it, even if this fucking Shane McMahon shit is going on right now didn't even happen, we were already going to be screwed to begin with. I mean, seriously, Shane McMahon loses, we're screwed. We want to root for Undertaker, Shane McMahon wins, you know, Undertaker fans get screwed. Anyway, everyone's going to get screwed in this match, no matter what way you put it. But still, seriously, this match literally could have been, this match, afterward, after having this fucking match, made this match seem worthless and pointless. And it just bugs the living fuck out of me, man. Seriously. There's so many things WrestleMania 32 could have done so much better. And they just blew it. They blew it out of the water. And I mean, it's not their fault. I mean, it's so many, and I mean, you can't see it being this good either, guys. I mean, there's a lot of injured people. People on the roster being injured. There's not a lot of things they could have done. They kind of had to wrap it up in a last-minute ball. It's just, it was all over the place, guys. It was all over the place. And, I mean, it was good seeing so many people like Leah introduce the Women's Championship again. I mean, granted, I say the word again closely, because they're saying, oh, tonight shall be the very first night a woman has become the very first women's champion. Lita, you yourself were a women's champion. Think through your thick skull. Think. There's been a WWE Women's Championship before. Think. Seriously. Think. But it's still good seeing the. It's still good. It's good that WWE actually did, you know, ditch the fucking Divas Championship in order to make a Women's Championship. I'm good. That's good. I'm proud of that. That was done really well. I ain't gonna flex. That was done really well. Man, I'm looking fucking red in this camera. I mean, it's probably because it's lighting and the sun's going down. Literally, I mean, it might be looking like my face is fucking red. Who fucking knows? My face might be red right now because I'm looking at the screen right now. My face looks so red, but it's probably just because of the lighting. So, my face looks red, then my face looks red. Anywho's, but yeah, I mean, the Divas Championship or the Women's Championship match but it was really good. I ain't gonna flex. It was really, really put through. The audience loved it. Everyone was on their feet. Everyone was cheering for Sasha, of course. People had thoughts about Becky Lynch, of course. And then, you know, occasionally Charlotte was booed, of course, going into the match. It was what you expect. A really, really solid put out match, even though Charlotte won. And also, before I actually wrap it up, I mean, because I might have some little thin points I might say before I leave this match. I mean, leave this show. But if I have to say one thing, if the best match of the night was, it would definitely be the AJ Styles and fucking Jericho match. Those guys went full out, man. Hard to the beat, hard, non-stop action. On the HGC action, everything was going well for that match. So that match, definitely being the match of the night. Definitely, hands down. But overall, I'm trying to, any last minute thoughts of mine. The ladder match was really put on well. Definitely, really, really good match. Like I said, AJ Styles and Jericho, match of the night. Divas match, really good. Jericho, Shane McMahon and Undertaker and Ambrose and Lesnar, those matches could have been better, and the day just blew it out of the water. Roman Reigns and Triple H, it was just a normal basic match that really didn't really have much interest in it, to be honest, because we already knew it was already gonna be. We already knew Roman Reigns was gonna be coming. That's the reason why we all predicted it. But still, I mean, it's what it is. For what it was worth, it was a normal WWE Championship match where Roman Reigns obviously beat Triple H in the bitter end. They did what they did, and WWE just did their job and did their part with the scraps they could have do to throw out a random story at you guys, and they just threw what they could at us, and they just made WrestleMania 32 seem what it was. So overall, guys, if I have to give WrestleMania 32 a letter ranking, a score ranking, a C rank, a C rank would be my letter ranking, and about 7.5 would be my overall thoughts of WrestleMania 32. Yes, it could have been better. Definitely moments that could have been way, way more extreme and way, way more in there. But WWE did what they did, and they just presented us WrestleMania 32 for what it was. Some of it was shit, some of it was good, some of it was It was WrestleMania 32. All I can say. Many people are out of condition right now, and WWE did what they did to give us a show. All I can say. And now we're moving on to Payback, which is already having us with AJ Styles and Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, thanks to Shane McMahon. Great match, great story. Can't wait to see what happens with this. So, overall, guys, with this said, I am Sonic WWE and I am going to get this out to you guys as soon as possible. So, with this said, ladies and gentlemen, I am Sonic WWE. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my Payback prediction video. See you guys then. Ha ha!